pipeline-eds 0.3.65, and we now have a GUI. That's right. At long last, you can escape the command line interface. You can live in a graphical user interface, and not only that, you can do it in local native exe. No Python to speak of. Just download and enjoy with CLI superuser functionality if you so choose. So really this just takes the eds trend command, it gives you a pop-up window, and it lets you query sensor IDs. So we're going to keep this executable. We have to tell it again, keep anyways. It will be in our downloads folder. Here it is. Double click it and you should get a pop-up window. The pop-up window is generated in FreeSimpleGUI. This is a fork of version 4 of PySimpleGUI. Version 5 is when that dude decided to paywall PySimpleGUI, which ultimately means that Python developers are going to become web developers. We'll get into that in a second. This already holds my version history, so it's integrated with the app data. So I can look and I can see my history. This stuff is all just extra. You can ignore everything. You can actually ignore everything, and you can just use configured defaults if you want. Fetch and plot. Now, if you haven't configured anything, it'll start asking you questions. Great. What else can we do? That was pretty fun. Close. This does give me a console window. Do I want a console window? I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. As you can see, I was just running this itself. We'll start over. Okay, so all I have to do is run the executable itself. I can use the help flag for additional CLI functions. So the same as running that interface, I can just say trend will default to 48 hours if you don't tell it otherwise. Cool. And I can also launch the GUI from here. So this is packaged with PyInstaller, of course. When packaging with PyInstaller, I messed up. I'll tell you how I messed up. I messed up by not properly including the necessary assets, particularly web assets. So I can try to run the web GUI, and for 0.3.65 it fails. I'm sorry. Oop, failure. It looks nice though. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's a preview. You want a preview of what it looks like? I'll give you a preview of what it looks like. What's happening here? Boom, web GUI. So I can run it from source code. Yes. I was just building Linux binaries in Ubuntu, so I have to rebuild my Poetry installation on the Windows side, which has nothing to do with recent failure. This might take a second. All for the love of the game. What else can I tell you? Here's a fun one. So if you control C out of that, config help. So if you get any, if you fat finger any values and you want to fix them, you can go through the CLI to fix them. You don't want to go through the CLI to fix them. It's tedious. And you'll probably fat finger it again. So to avoid that, you can just text edit directly. Now this won't work for username and passwords because those are stored in your Windows Credential Manager or whatever keyring your system has. Whether it's Linux or Apple. Termux doesn't have a keyring, by the way. So we can run text edit. Boop, pops up with whatever text editor is standard, and then you can edit these things. I should not be showing this on YouTube, but here we are. Uh-oh. Doot. What else? Is this happening still? Hey, it ran great. Okay. So this is what the web interface looks like. Cherry Pie will come to pass. This will become an HTML shop. I'm going to die on that hill. We're going to become an HTML family. So same thing. Let's do a different one here. Is that East, I think. Which one's most recent from history? Uh-oh, now I can't see history. Could I see history? Pretty sure I could. Oh, I see. It doesn't really let me. That's nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm still learning JavaScript. And 100 fi. Let's just throw in li-o for fun. Time range. See, this looks much nicer, doesn't it? 8 days. Give me a bunch of data points. It defaults to 400. Plotting method. We'll take web. Matplotlib won't work anyways. Is this gonna work? It might. Hey, big money. Cool. So now that we're web, we may as well just embed the plot on this page. That makes sense, doesn't it? But we're getting there, slowly but surely. So, real punchline there. You didn't have to see any of that. All you do is you walk over here and you double click that. Boo boo boo. It will give you your pop-up window and you can start requesting IDCS values. I really should have it. I need to make available the CSV print CSV flag to this because that's something that people like for data analysis. Anyways, thanks for watching. And now, as a special treat, we also have PyHabitat binaries. Woo! What is PyHabitat? PyHabitat is a library that we use in Pipeline. Oh man, it's not persistent. Do we have another one? Oh, I think we were working on making it persistent. We release 0.3.6? Let's find out. Yeah, we did. Big money. Hey, here we go. Jump, bring it on down. These are the same. I just changed my version naming. We should destroy that. Keep. Hey, give it to me. Report this app is safe. I don't know what's happening here, but it's safe. Continue. No. Okay, time to stop. Can I have my file, please? Keep. See if it's a weird scaling thing. Give me my file. Let's do this. See more. Lordy. Clear all download history. Sure, remove all. First things first. Can I I destroy this from here? I don't think I can. Destroy. No? Okay. We'll get to it. We've got Linux. Termux is in here. Yeah, boom! Android. Keep. Give me. Thank you. Keep anyway. There it is. Hey. Here we go. PyHabitat. And this does a report on what's available and what's not available. Wonderful. So this knows this is Windows. It knows that tkinter is available. Matplotlib is not available. So this is something that it checks. So if you were so inclined, wanted to see what would happen if you tried to run the matplotlib side, like this. I want to see that matplotlib interface. Fetch. Look over here. Matplotlib is not available. Boom. Chonk. And it gives us glorious. Man, this is a whole lot of trouble for just like scatter plots. What a wonderful world. Alright. God bless America. 1111, make a wish.